What's up, everybody? It's Van with TacR once again, and today we're going to be covering all of our ropes and giving you guys a brief overview of the ropes so you can kind of choose and pick which one is best for you. We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 ropes. Kind of. Some of them are the same color, or same rope, different color. This isn't going to be a video covering accessory cords. Accessory cords, for the most part, do the same thing, or Prusik cords, do the same thing, feel virtually the same. They just have kind of like a minimum break strength or average break strength difference. So all that information is on the listings. Even for today, I'm not going to be going over the break strengths or the strengths. All these ropes that you're going to see today are more than strong enough to hold you up. And yes, that is a general statement, but I promise you, no matter who you are, how much you weigh, how tall you are, they're going to hold you in the tree. So it's more of how they feel, kind of benefits or cons to them, and kind of what you would use them for, and as each of them have kind of a different application, but then you can kind of decide which rope you would like. So we're going to start with the largest rope, which is on my right. That's going to be 11 millimeter Predator. A lot of the time, a lot of companies will call this 11.4 millimeter. It is not. It is just 11 millimeter. It is a very, very pliable rope. It's basically an arborist rope. It's made for tree work. It is very durable, very affordable, and feels very nice. It stays very pliable. You can really fold it up where it just kind of feels nice in your hand. The kind of downfall to the 11 millimeter is it doesn't pack super well. This is maybe 4 feet of rope here that is basically kind of the same size as like an 8 mil tether that's complete. This doesn't have any knots in it. While it is a great rope, a great feeling rope, and basically made for exactly what we do, it is just on the larger size. Now, if you like larger ropes, then this might be a great option for you. And it is very affordable, feels very nice in your hand, it's very pliable, and it's going to be durable. So that kind of covers 11 mil. A lot of this is going to be based off of pliability and packability. While this is packable for an 11 mil, it's still 11 mil. But the feel of it is great. It's going to be easy to tie knots. It's going to be easy to use friction hitches. It's going to be easy to use mechanical ascenders. Whatever you want to use on it, this will work for you. It's a good color, kind of green camo, but that is the 11 millimeter Predator. The next up is going to be 10 millimeter Safety Pro. This is, in terms of large ropes, one of our favorites here. It's very pliable, but it's not just like a wet noodle. You're going to have a little bit of rigidity to it, but it's not impossible to pack up. I would say this almost more functions like a 9 mil. It's in one of our 1-stick kits, so it's good for rappelling. It's good for using friction hitches on, and we also sell it with the Ropeman 1. It is overall a really good rope. It's pretty similar to kind of that 11 mil Predator. It just feels smaller. It is smaller, but based on the 1 millimeter difference, I would say this one definitely feels a whole lot smaller. It is still, again, going to be in that affordable price range. It's going to hold up over time, and it does have a little, now I don't mean stretch as in when you're using it, you're going to feel the stretch, but if you were to take a fall, it's going to give you a little bit more stretch to where you're not just taking a sharp impact and really kind of tearing yourself up. So again, great rope, really strong, super pliable, feels very nice in the hand, and it's packable. It's a lot more packable than the 11 mil. We only have this one in black. So that's going to be your 10 millimeter Safety Pro. That's from Sterling. The first one, the 11 mil Predator, was from Samson. Moving down the line, next up will be 9.5 TacR or Tactical Response. We have 2 different colors in it. We have a black and kind of like red and a tan. Most people think these are black tracers. They're actually olive drab. But this is one of our more popular ropes when it comes to bigger ropes. Again, this is 9.5 millimeters. When you get it, I'm going to put this this black and red one to the side. We only sell this by the foot. We do sell this in a 1-stick kit, tether alignments, and assortment of other things. But I'll put the black one to the side. When you get this straight out of the box, it's going to feel a lot more rigid than a lot of the ropes or a lot of the other ropes on this table. However, give it 1 or 2 uses, it breaks in very nicely. We always say this is kind of like the hybrid between an Oplux or a 8 millimeter Predator and a CIV. So you're going to have that durability and that really tough sheath and a really strong rope, but you're also still going to have that pliability and packability of those kind of smaller ropes. once it's been broken in. Again, it is going to be on the more rigid side when you first get it. It's going to hold its form. However, once you use it a good bit, it breaks in really well. This is made for, I believe, canyoneering. So running over rocks, running over trees, whatever it is, it's not going to break and kind of fray and basically have a short lifespan. It's a great rope, great feeling rope, in our opinion, a great looking rope. This is our most popular one-stick kit, which is the 9.5 Tactical Response Deluxe one-stick kit. Comes with Mad Rock, but we had great feedback on it from customers, and overall it's a really nice rope that we all like. You can even use a Ropeman 2 on it with those sharp teeth because that core is really, really rugged. However, it's going to be on the more expensive side, but it is a great rope and a great option for you to try. Alrighty, the next rope up, I'm sure you guys did just notice a bit of a cut. Our neighbors started pressure washing and decided to pressure wash for about 3 hours. So it's 3 hours later now, even though it seems like a couple seconds to you guys, but we're back. And the next rope up would be, it's new to us. It's not new to the industry, but it is new to us for this year. Actually, it might not even be on the website by the time you're watching this video. We are working on getting these listings up, but it is 9mm Canyon Elite. This is from Tuffelberger. It's a very kind of versatile rope. It is going to have your abrasion resistant sheath, but yet a still very pliable kind of feel. It is very similar to your 9.5mm TacR, just a little bit more pliable out of the box than your 9.5 TacR. It is multicolored, it has a lot of tan, a little bit of red, orange, and blue. However, at a distance, as I'm sure it probably looks to you, it almost has just like it's orange, but a very light or kind of burnt orange. It is going to be probably one of our more popular ropes. We're offering it in just a tether mainline only, so you can build your own tether, as well as a rappel rope only, as we're also going to be offering some other hardware, so you can kind of build your own one-stick kit as well. But it is a rope that we are excited about, highly requested to carry, and we will be carrying it now in 2025 going forward. So that is going to be 9mm Canyon Elite. It is on a bit of a pricier side, as it has your kind of TacR fibers. I'm not going to get way in depth on all these ropes, but basically it's high heat resistant, high abrasion resistance. It's a little bit more pliable than TacR, 0.5mm smaller, and is going to be about the same cost. However, it is going to be a little bit more pliable, a little bit smaller, and another option that you can look at for rappel ropes, tethers, whatever you're looking to do with it. Now we're going to get into the 9 and 8mm ropes. The first 9mm rope up is going to be our 9mm Safety Pro. We sell this in a rappel rope and a tether dash mainline only listing. So it is sold in the tether dash lineman's only, like the mainline only. And I know I did just say that this is our first 9mm. I lied. Canyon Elite is our first 9mm. However, I just forgot I had a brain fart. As I said, it's been 3 hours since we last sat down to film, so I'm a little bit foggy. But this is basically the little brother or little sister to 10mm Safety Pro. It's going to be virtually the same, very pliable, very packable, and almost feels like it's a bit smaller than 9mm, even though it is not. But it still will be ready for your Mad Rock Safeguard. It's a very good option. You can use TRC Prusix on it, whatever you're looking to do, and it's very affordable. So packable, pliable, affordable. Sounds like a good rope to me. But it's just another rope you can look at. This comes in black only. So again, if you want to, I guess, whatever I said about 10mm Safety Pro earlier, it applies to the 9mm. It's just 9mm to start out with versus 10. Going straight into it, we're going to have our CIVs, which come in tan with a little black and a little bit of green, or tan with a little bit of black and a little bit of orange. They're both the same rope, just difference in colors. I'm just going to put one down for now and hold up the other one. This is going to be our most rigid rope. It is very, very abrasion resistant and is very kind of stiff almost. It will break in and feel much better. However, at first, you're going to be like, this isn't very packable. You can't put it in your dump pouch. You can fit it in a dump pouch to begin with, but it needs a couple of uses before it breaks in. This is kind of that mid-range in terms of price rope, but it does work with a safeguard, works with a Kong, works with various different things. So if you're looking to step up from 8mm and have a wider range of ropes that will also last you a real long time, but may not be super pliable or as packable as some other ropes on this table, this is a great option. It's going to be high strength, just like every other one of these ropes is. And again, is very, very kind of similar to your TacR that we just showed just a minute ago, but a little bit stiffer. That's why we call TacR the kind of middle ground between an Oplux or a Predator and a CIV. It will break in. It's going to take a little bit of breaking in, or a good amount of use to actually break in and be kind of what you want, but it is a great option. There's 2 colors to it, and it's that mid-range kind of affordability. So do as you will with it, but it's good rope, solid rope. It's been in the industry for a real long time and might be something you want to look at. I'm just trying to give you guys a bit of an overview, tell you a little bit about each rope, and help you guys make your decision from there. Moving right to the next one, it's kind of the next 2. We're going to have another new rope to us. It's been around in the industry for a long time. That is going to be Resc Tech. It's from a Tuffelberger. And before I go any further, back it up just a second. The 9mm CIV is another Sterling rope. So now back to Tuffelberger Resc Tech. It is basically the twin of Sterling Oplux. These, I'm sure you can probably barely even tell the difference here. They're very similar in color. Oplux is going to have a little bit more dark green, when Tuffelberger's Resc Tech has a little bit more like gray or black, and then lighter colors versus the tan on the Oplux, which is just a little bit darker. In general, both of these ropes are very well known, very good ropes, but also very expensive. They are both come in at right around $2.20 a foot, give or take a few cents. That's just off the top of my head, but both very high strength. But again, both good options. They're relatively the exact same thing. We ended up getting Resc Tech, 1, as we were requested to, and 2, as if we're ordering 2 different ropes, one of them will always be in stock, even if the other one's not. It just gives a little bit more usage for us, where we can make more things out of it, offer them in different things. But Resc Tech in particular will only be offered in a rappel rope and a tether and lineman's main line only. Oplux, we're going to have various different products. We're going to have deluxe tether linemen's, rappel ropes, one-stick kits, bridges, you name it. We make it in Oplux. But for a bare line or bare kind of rappel rope, we will have it in Resc Tech. Both of them are great options. They are both on the more expensive side, but they're going to last you a long time too. They have a very durable sheath. They're very pliable right out of the box, and overall a great rope. Nothing bad to say about them aside from the price. I mean, hey, they've been popular for a reason, so not a bad rope to look at if you want to spend a little bit more money. Then yeah, go ahead, and they're both great feeling. The one downfall I would say to them is they lose color pretty quickly. They'll kind of turn into like almost just a white, not a white, but like I guess a faded color of what they are, versus a lot of the other ropes on this table that hold their color very well. Oplux is known to kind of lose its color and kind of look beat up when it's not. Again, it's going to be one of your longer lasting ropes, but if that's something that would bother you in the future, then maybe go with something else. The last ropes, and the ropes that we sell the most of, by far most popular, are going to be 8mm Predator. They are, 1, awesome looking. 2, right out of the box, they're going to be that perfect kind of pliability and packability you want. They feel awesome in your hand, and they're very, very affordable. We make everything you can think of and everything under the sun out of these 2 ropes. Well, I say 2 ropes out of this 1 rope in 2 colors. We have bridges, we got tether linemen, we got rappel ropes, we got pretty much everything you can think of. We even have a Prusik out of it. It is going to be retailing at $1.17 per foot, so almost half your cost of Oplux. And again, it's going to be more than strong. We have sewn eyes. We even have spliced eyes in 8mm Predator. That is one benefit to 8mm Predator. You can do a lot more with it. Splice it, sew it, tie it. It doesn't matter. It's all going to be relatively the same. But overall, for how affordable this is, it is, in our opinion, the best rope option out there, unless you're looking for a larger rope that you can use with a different type of a cinder that doesn't fit 8mm. If you're looking for a Kong or just a friction hitch, I couldn't recommend anything more than this, especially for the price. You can get a package deal out of a tether and lineman's for I think $70 versus a lot of other ropes that can be $100+. But we basically worked with Samson to come out with this rope. We took out a lot of the components that you see in these other ropes that we don't need, as we're not a rock climber or a canyoneering expert. We don't need these kind of fibers or cores that end up bringing the cost of the rope up significantly. We kept everything that saddle hunters need. We met the strength that saddle hunters need, but we took out those expensive components to make it an affordable rope that looks good and feels good, and everyone seems to love it. We've had it out for over a year now, and no complaints. If you're looking for an affordable rope that's as good, if not better than all the other ropes, this is the way to go. This is going to be 8mm Samson Predator. That's going to be basically the overview for every rope we have or are going to be carrying for 2025. As I mentioned, I think there's 7 or 8 different options for you to choose from, all of which are good. You just got to kind of do your own research when it comes to what style or what you want to do with them. If you want to rappel with a Mad Rock Safeguard, get a 9mm or larger rope. Unless you want to wait a little bit of time. I didn't tell you, but Mad Rock's supposedly coming out with a 8mm rappel device. Maybe. We've been waiting on that for a little over a year. But again, do your own research in terms of what you want to do with the rope, and then pick what is best for you. You know, if you're hunting every single day, if you're out, or even 5 times a week, maybe get a rope that has a little bit more durable of a sheath. Which reminds me, I didn't say anything about the sheath or the longevity of 8mm Predator. We have never seen it worn out. It is basically an arborist rope. It's made for tree work. We just took the kind of larger size, made it a little bit smaller for our needs as saddle hunters, which is packability, lightweight, things along those lines. And again, it's basically just the little brother to the 11mm. It's a great rope. It's going to hold its color over time. It is going to hold up over time with the sheath. At least try it out. You know what I mean? That's what I'd recommend. But you know, if you only have a Ropeman 2 and don't have the money to go get a Ropeman 1 with those kind of more aggressive teeth, then maybe go with something like TacR that has a tougher sheath. You just kind of want to, again, see what you want to do. Go from there. Pick what's best for your application. And with any of these ropes, there's really nothing that you can go wrong with. They're all great ropes, great options. But yeah, that's it. I just want to put this out there, give you guys a little bit of information, help you guys kind of pick what's best for you. And that'll basically do it. I'm Van with Hang Free. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions or you want to see any other videos, drop them down in the comment box below, and we'll definitely answer those. And good luck to you next year. Peace.